Here's my audience. Lovely. Okay. My name is Nathan Hamblin, and for our group communications project, we decided that we were going to focus and research on constructing a professional resume. Throughout this project, we are going to define what a resume is, discuss the importance of a resume, as well as the different parts, strategies, types, and trends associated with resumes. To begin my portion of this project, I'm going to be talking about what a resume is and going to define it as well. A resume is typically 1 to 2 pages in length and is defined as a brief account of a person's education, qualifications, and previous experience. It is typically sent with a job application. So why is a resume important? Think of a resume as a handshake. When shaking someone's hand, it is a way of introducing yourself to that person. You want that handshake to be clean, or you want your hands to be clean, and you want the handshake to be firm. Like a handshake, you want your resume to be clean and orderly, as it is also a way of introducing yourself to an employer. Throughout your resume, you want to describe talents, abilities, and qualifications that qualify you for the job that you are applying for. Anything about yourself that stands out or you think is worthy of being on your resume should be included. On your resume, you should share past skills that you feel could benefit the job or title which you are applying for. Your resume should also use and show how passionate you are about the job which you are applying for. This does help show the employers that you have genuine interest in the job which you have applied for. A beautiful and well-organized resume has the ability to greatly affect your chances of receiving the job or title. Moving forward, we are going to be talking about the different parts that can be found within a resume. A resume is typically broken down into 5 different categories. The first of which is a header. The header consists of your full name, your address, your phone number, and your email. When it comes to contact with employers, they would typically contact you via your phone number or your email address. The next is the professional objective. This is defined as a phrase or sentence that highlights your intentions and accomplishments. This is typically used when you are trying to apply for either a full-time job, a part-time job, or an internship. The next is a qualification summary, which is used to describe your most noteworthy attributes. These could include your experiences, your abilities, and your grand achievements. For example, you could record that you work well with technology, or that you speak a foreign language, or that you work well with other people. Anything like that could be included in this area of your resume. Your resume should also give evidence of these attributes. The next section is education. When it comes to listing education in your resume, the highest level of education you've received needs to be first on the resume. For example, if you received a high school diploma as your highest level, you would put that, or if you received a college degree, or if you are attending college at the moment. When putting your education on your resume, you need to include the school name, the degree if you've received one, your major, your minor, the anticipated month and year of graduation if you have not graduated yet. If you have good grades, you should also include your GPA, as that does stand out to employers. Typically, you include your GPA if it is above a 3.0, as that is what stands out to employers the most. You should also include your academic accomplishments, which could include awards, studying abroad, academic achievements, relevant coursework, or anything that is applicable to the job that you're applying for, or anything that makes you stand out as a student. And lastly, there's experience. This is used to show that previous jobs that have allowed you to develop skills for the job which you are applying for. This includes any internships, part-time jobs, volunteer work, special jobs, and projects that you have completed in the past that you feel are beneficial to the job that you are applying for, or that have allowed you to gain experience that you feel could impact the job which you are applying for as well. This is also used to reflect on contact with previous employers that you've had with these past jobs. To briefly go over what we've talked about in this portion of the assignment, we were able to introduce what a resume is, go over the importance of a resume, and finally we were able to discuss the different parts of a resume. Thank you.